Boustany.
The gentleman from Louisiana is recognized for 3 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I applaud Chairman Brady's leadership on this issue. He has been instrumental in getting us to this point. I rise in support of this bill after 3 long years of working on the policy to actually get to a bipartisan, bicameral agreement on policy and divided government. It's not been easy, but we've managed to get an agreement on the policy to repeal automatic annual cuts to physicians, 24% cut in just a matter of weeks facing doctors under this flawed formula. Now, Congress first promised to repeal this formula more than a decade ago. Democrats repeated the promise when we were debating Obamacare, and they failed to put it in there. They failed to address it in Obamacare. Passage of this important bipartisan legislation would finally honor that promise, protecting seniors' access to doctors, a doctor-patient relationship built on trust and high quality, and it ensures quality measures going forward, and it creates certainty for physicians and seniors. Now, I want to point out something because our friends have not given the full story here. We've agreed on the policy, but we have a problem in coming up with a pay-for-us. It's a tough conversation, but the talks broke down in a divided government. Senate leadership has refused to negotiate in good faith and discuss responsible ways to pay for the bill's $138 billion price tag. We're going to pass this bill to get those discussions started. Republicans proposed savings from the delay of Obamacare's very unpopular individual mandate. Now, I don't think it's acceptable to do nothing. And I don't think it's acceptable for the Senate Majority Leader and others in the Senate to just put their heads in the sand on this. And I hope that the Senate will pass a version of H.R. 4015, giving us time to get together to hash out the differences. We're so close. We're on the goal line to finish this work that's been undone for years. It's time to get it done. The President's own budget lists bipartisan Medicare reforms that the President put on the table that could easily raise the bulk needed of savings to repeal SGR. And we can do this without shifting more cost to our nation's credit card, without resorting to budget gimmicks or imposing massive new cuts on hospitals and other providers. We have a clear path. We can get this done in a bipartisan way. Mr. Speaker, as a heart surgeon who has cared for thousands of seniors under the Medicare program, I urge House and Senate colleagues to pass this bill, and let's get down to the negotiations on how we're going to pay for it in good faith, and let's finalize an agreement on how to fix this long-standing problem, which has been a thorn not only in the side of doctors, but it's been a real problem for Medicare access, real problem for seniors seeking access to a high-quality doctor-patient relationship. Mr. Speaker, I've had enough. It's time to get this done. Pass this bill.
The gentleman's time is expired.